Hi. So today we are in this video we are going to do another the task. And what is the task of the day? It is the a function, right? I'm writing the Python program to build the logic. So what is the task of the day here is the implement a function partition. That is could be the name of the function that splits a list of soccer players into two groups, right? That function splits a list of soccer players into two groups. It takes the list of first names strings as input and creates and returns two new lists which are subsets of the original list, right? So what the function puts the names of those soccer players whose first name starts with a letter between and including A and M in one list and remaining name in the other list. So this is the basic program. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to make just a function that puts a list. So I just name it LST. So here it is. What it will do, it will just create a two list. So we have to just initialize the two empty list for this. And here we go. Sorry. L2, right? So I just initialize the two list because we need a two list, because this function will just create a two list of two sublists of that main list. So here what I have to do, what I will do is making that list of soccer players, LST soccer, and here I just put the names of some famous soccer player like Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, and correct me if I'm wrong writing anyone's name, and Neymar. I don't know most of the names of the soccer players, but Neymar and right, maybe this would be enough. So soccer players, here we have the four famous soccer players, and what I will do with this, I just pass this argument in the function, right? I'm just calling this function, and here we go, LST soccer. I just give this as an argument here. So this partition function will take the argument of this list. So that means that this list will be converted to this partition, right? So what we have to do next, we have just initialized the two list, we have just made the main list, give it to the argument to the partition function. Now we have to just check this according to that task, as it says that it takes a list of first names strings as input and creates and returns two new lists which are subsets of the original list, right? The function puts the names of those players whose first name starts with a letter between and including A and M, including A and M. So we have to just made a for loop, and using that for loop, what we have to do, we have to just check this condition. So for I in LST, right? For I in LST, what did I do? I just put that for loop in this list, right? In this list, so it will check every name of this that is present in this list. So for what we have to do next, if I, so we have to check if the name starts with A, M, or including between these letters. We have to check that first. So in that case, what you have to do, if I just make this A, capital A, or maybe small a, you have to use a small a, right? If A is less than greater to I and is less than equals to M, right? Sorry, small m. So this could be the reason. This could be maybe like this. I'm not sure if we have to do greater than equal to, maybe like this, greater than equal to or less than equal to M, or we have to just make the same condition, like if there is any capital letter is used, sorry, A and M. This condition is for the capital letters, right? So if A is M, then LST, then L1 dot append. So append is a method of a list. What it does, it just put that argument, just like I'm passing this argument I. So it will put whatever the name here in that list, in L1 list, right? In L1 list, it will put that name into this list. So this is what it does. So else in any other condition, we just have to put that name in the another list, right? Here we go. So we have just made this condition. Let me check if this is correct or not. So alright, we haven't like printed any kind of things, return what you have to return this L1 comma L2, right? We just return this, or we can also print these two values, right? We have just printed these two values. Let's see what it does, right? This is making this Mbappe, or it doesn't make any changes. All right, so what we have to do, we just maybe all right, we have to just eliminate this condition right there, and let me check if this is correct. So it is not just putting this in that list, so we have our trouble here. Let me check this thing if I just made a mistake here. So it is not putting anything in that list, it is just making this. All right, so A and M, so it should just check this thing for I in LST if A and M. All right, I just made a mistake. We have to just make this slicing, right? What did I do here is that I and 0, what does it mean? I contains this string, right? I contains this string, and the 0 is just pointing out the first letter of that string, the first character of that string. It's just checking the first character, right? That's like in Messi, so it will check the M. So if I run this, then here we go. Our required list are here. Messi and Mbappe in the another list, and Ronaldo and Neymar in the other list. So what does it do? It just make this list I and 0, and it just check the first letter of that string, and it check if whether it is between the A and M, so it will just append it into the first list, else it append to the second list. So this was the basic Python program. I hope you understand this program. If you like it, just subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. Thank you.